Hey, my name's Alvin Reid, and I was with you last year in Oklahoma at the Missional Ministry Conference, and I really am excited to be back this year with the theme and just to be back with so many friends in Oklahoma, new friends I made last year, my buddy Bob Mayfield and others, but also to meet new friends. And I'm so excited to have my friend J.D. Greear, one of my first students back in the day when I had more hair, but also a great pastor at the Summit Church in our area in Raleigh-Durham. And I want J.D. to introduce himself and talk to you just a little bit about the conference and what to expect.
Yeah, and I'll tell you that it's my honor to join my mentor, professor, and now friend, Dr. Alvin Reid, after learning in seminary how to do evangelism and what it means to be a missional church from him. To be able to join him now together with you guys in Oklahoma is a real privilege. I think we face a missional crisis. I think all of us realize that. And being able to take the unchanging doctrines of the gospel and to make them, to be able to communicate them to our generation, that's something that many of us wonder how to do, and we look forward to exploring that. I don't think either of us really feel like we have all the answers, but through the grace of God, we'd be happy to share out of what He's let us see and experience, and just to dream together, to pray together, and to bring our faith and hear from God about reaching the state of Oklahoma, and then from Oklahoma, the rest of the world.
Yeah, we're talking about missional theology, and for too long the church has compartmentalized theology, practice, different aspects of our life, discipleship, evangelism, in a way the Scripture never does. Paul was a theologian and an evangelist. Paul was about discipleship and reaching the lost. And I think sometimes in our efforts to do things better, we've turned things into a machine like an assembly line and compartmentalized things. And what we've seen today in this culture, America is either the third or the fourth largest lost nation in the world. We have to think like missionaries. And so one of the things that's really happening in our culture today is we're learning to see the world in the North American context with the lenses of missionaries. So one of the things we're going to talk about is how theologically the mission of God is seen throughout Scripture, and how we see that and then apply that practically to pastors, church planners, and other leaders to help people to do what our friend David Platt says: we help the people of God fulfill the mission of God. And that's really what we want to be talking about with you.
Yeah, we believe it's a mistake to try to put a dichotomy between good, deep theology and then effective missiology. In fact, really believe that a properly understood gospel theology will lead you to an urgent and effective missiology. And that the more we get into the gospel, understanding its implications for our lives, understanding what it does, what it says to the world, understanding the radical change that it brings about, the more effective we become at reaching our culture. We often talk about faithfulness to Paul's theology. We need to explore what it looks like to be faithful to Paul's methodology and his missiology. I've got great expectations. I'm looking forward to hearing at this conference, being encouraged by many of you and many of the other speakers, as well as just sharing with you. So I don't want to speak for both of us, but I know that we really look forward to seeing you guys there.
We'll see you there.